We can stock any fish. It's what is the wise thing to stock, right? Most of our builds they consist of a basic sport fish, largemouth bass, and we run a hybrid F1 strain, largemouth bass. It's mixed with northern and a southern bass, and they feed pretty aggressively. They're well mixed with catfish, definitely Louisiana bluegill hybrid. Maybe some red air if you can get those. But as far as bait fish for those guys, golden shiners, fathead minnows are what we start them off on. And we give those 3 cycles to spawn before we add in our predator fish like bass or even catfish. But those all seem to work out pretty well. We have customers that like to do trout or ask about trout. We have customers that want to do striper. Those are for the deeper, longer aerated lakes. They do consist of die-offs, but there's some other things to think about. We can stock literally any fish, but more is not always better. That's one rule that I want to make sure we break. And number 2, everything is a process. It grows, so it's an ecosystem, and you have to have some time to let it grow. So once the pond's built and it's full, don't think you can just wet a hook. You may catch something, but it's not going to be anything like a big largemouth bass or anything, because they do need to grow. And personally, I've been through it, so I would say a good timetable is 5 years to have some really healthy largemouth bass account.